In today's episode, I spend 3 nights in Taiwan's highest mountain hut as I battle the elements in an attempt to pick up 4 more baiyue, including one of the most laborious, and complete what is known as the Jade Back Four. What's up everyone, and welcome to this edition of Hikelopedia. We're starting in a bit of an unusual place today because I am at Paiyun Shanzhang. Now, if you know hiking in Taiwan, you'll know that that is the hut that is basically on the way to the summit of Yushan. That's because in today's video I'm climbing the back 4 peaks of Yushan, and I've filmed walking up to this place a couple of times before, so if you really want to watch it then you can go and check out one of my old videos. I'll put the link up there. But anyway, I'm just having a break. Done 8.5k up to Paiyun here, and then in a minute I'm going to head off to Yuanfeng cabin, which is a bit further up the trail, which is where you need to stay if you're doing the back 4. And the weather today, not so great, so I'm not sure that I'm going to film on the way up to Yuanfeng because it's wet, windy and pretty cold. So if I don't, I'll see you at the cabin.
The next day.
Alright guys, it's day 2 and the weather has already put paid to my plans. The forecast when I came out here yesterday wasn't too bad, but it's got worse overnight, and it's really cold, misty, strong winds, so it's too dangerous to go to Yushan and Yushan Nan, which are the long ones. So today I'm going to go to the 2 shorter peaks with a couple of people from the hut, because the weather yesterday was bad also. Some people just stayed in the hut, they didn't go anywhere. But fingers crossed, the weather is supposed to be better tomorrow, so hopefully I can get one of the longer peaks in. So that means in total I'll have 3 out of the 4, which unfortunately means I'll have to come back here again in the future if I want to do the baiyue, but this is what happens in the mountains. Anyway, we're just getting ready to set out for Yushan Nanfeng and Dongxiao Nanfeng in about half an hour. So see you in a bit. Here we go. Just finished the first peak, which is Dongxiao Nanfeng, and although it was a short distance, it took a while. The weather is absolutely shocking. It's really windy. We're having to walk along a ridge as well, so it's kind of dangerous, but we've done it. On our way back now, and then when we get to the junction with South Peak of Yushan, I'm gonna quickly just buzz up there to knock that one off. It's only 10 minutes. I can't imagine it's going to be very nice on the top of that thing. I'm on the summit of Yushan South Peak, but you can't see a damn thing. The good old white wall. The weather is horrible, it's raining, it's cold, soaking wet, but we're here. Just gonna head back down now and get back to the warmth of Yuanfeng cabin. Can't wait. Yay! I just got back from up there. I didn't take my camera because it's wet, slippy. It's a bit of rock climbing. It's not that bad, but it's kind of troublesome when you're carrying the camera and the tripod. So yeah, up and down in about 20 minutes and now heading back to Yuanfeng cabin. It's 1.5 kilometers, but feels more like about 4. It's busy in Yuanfeng cabin tonight. Okay, so it's day 3. As you can see, the weather is a bit better. I'm actually back at東小南峰because I hooked up with a group. They let me tag along with them because they're going to Yushan today, which is the one that I really want to knock off on this trip because it's very far and I didn't want to go on my own. So from here we're heading across this gully and then down to Yushan, which is right down the bottom there somewhere. Don't know where. We'll get there later, but you can. The sun's just come up, and you can see Yushan Nanfeng, which was where I was yesterday. But again, couldn't see a thing. But today, it's so much different. The road to Yushan is a lot tougher than I've been led to believe, but enjoying it so far. Still got about 2.5k. OMG, this trail is just so gnarly. It's not difficult, it's just a lot of up and down, and the end is never in sight, although we only have 1 kilometer left to go. Almost at the peak, if you can call it that, of Yushan. I'll be quite happy to get there, but not happy about what comes next. A 5-hour climb back up the hill, 1,000-meter gain. Yes! Wow.
表情很不错。
我这表情有真理。
对。
We made it to Yushan Peak. I never want to come here again. Now the hard work begins. Let's go. It's killing me. It's so nice to reach this signpost. It basically means all the hard work from Yushan is done. I've just got about 1 more hour back to the cabin, but it's not very steep and it's mostly downhill. Yay! Yuanfeng Sanú is Taiwan's highest mountain hut at I think it's about 3,690, almost 3,700. It's a bit isolated, it's a bit small, but it's a really fun place to stay. It's a good atmosphere because you're also packed in close and tight together, and it's good times. It's my last night tonight. Day 4. Last day, heading home now. I decided not to do Nan Yushan just because I don't want to get home really late tonight, and I can always come back and do it again if I want to. So I just set out from Yuanfeng cabin on my way to Paiyun. Sunlight in about half an hour, but it's very misty again today, so don't think there's going to be too much scenery, unfortunately. So let's carry on walking. The bus driver just dropped me off right at the car park in Tataja, so I'm quite happy I don't have to walk back from the office. But anyway, that is the end of today's video, guys. My 3-day 4 peaks, although it turned out to be only 3 peaks, Yushan ho四 adventure. It was a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty tiring, but yeah. I'll put all the daily tracks in the information below, and also I'll have the transport information and things like that there too. And just a couple of notes in case you are interested in doing this hike. You need a minimum of 3 nights at Yuanfeng cabin in order to complete all 4 of the peaks. Now the perfect itinerary is on day 1, you walk up from the trailhead to Yuanfeng, spend the night, get an early start the next morning, you head out towards東小南山, and then from there you cut across and then down to Yushan, and then you have to come all the way back up past the trailhead for Yushan South, and you can do Yushan South on the way out or on the way back, whichever, it depends on you or it depends on the weather. And then you head back to Yuanfeng for the second night. Then the next morning you get up early again and go to Yushan, and then back to Yuanfeng. That is about a 7-hour return, and then you've got your third and final night at Yuanfeng, and then from there the next morning you go back down to the trailhead. One more interesting thing about this trip that I forgot to mention was I saw so many yellow-throated martins on this trip. I haven't seen too many before. The first ones I'd ever seen were on my recent trip to Batongguan, but on this trip I saw them on 3 or 4 occasions. They kept coming around dusk to Yuanfeng scavenging, and there's always more than one. These things hunt in packs of 2 or 3, and they're very aggressive scavengers. So if you're ever hiking in Taiwan and you leave food in your tent, especially food with an odor and it's not packed away very well, they will get in your tent and wreck it looking for the food. So you need to be careful about those things. Yeah, so this was the first trip that I've seen so many of the yellow-throated martins, and it was pretty cool. I managed to capture a couple of clips. That's it. As I said, I'll put all the information in the description below, and now back to me for the wrap. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and support the channel. Then you can click thanks down below, buy me a coffee, or memberships. We have memberships on the channel now. Click the join tab below for more details. And that's about it for today, guys. Take it easy. See you next week. Over and out.